Papa Diaba Vepa. Hey, Haka in the Ichilema has said this, Haka in the Ichilema Kabia Nyoko. Mirasa Vaida. I know. I know who Haka in the Ichilema work with. Boss, I want to sell my kidney. Look at this fool. I want to sell my kidney. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello?
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 Hello, Mr. President, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, yes.
This is Tembo, your favorite.
Yes, please.
Calling you from Lusaka, Zambia.
Yes, yes.
I like the way you analyze things. Because the other people, they just point issues that are not there. I'm watching. I'll call you in the later again.
I don't usually pick this line. Let me take an opportunity. I don't usually pick this line. The best that you can do is to send me a message. I don't pick phone calls here. And I'm taking advantage of this to tell everybody. Don't have the habit of calling me and thinking I'm going to pick. I don't pick. Send me a message. If it is necessary that we talk, I'll call you. Why? I don't want people to Mairo mukan tape mukano. Hey, no, Tayali said this. No, I spoke to him. I don't want. Hello? I'm Kwama Bombe.
Na bomba Karush district. Natural for Pose Pom. Natural for PNG. So, Gani so. My adoptions here now, look up a we got to adopt Rashida Mrenga. Rashida, very popular, and then into more chef your son, Nangarea for one type pirate and Kuringa tea. The Rashida Bacha for your good. The nation we want to get a ratio with Rashida. So,
Mwisakamana Rashida, they are going to adopt Rashida. They are going to I mean, if they don't, I mean, she's a woman, she's popular. Rashida will be adopted. I know Rashida will be adopted. Hello? Rashida will be adopted because, I mean, she's a lioness. She's a lioness. We should network and decision can she? At UNHCR, bring back this guy. He's now whatever. You think UNHCR works squat cantemba? What? You think UNHCR works squat cantemba? If you want sign a petition, you are busy signing a petition. Hey, bring back Tayali. Hey, whatever. Hello?
Hello.
Precious Mulishan.
Mulishan.
Yeah. London Precious.
Yes. Yeah, what I want to talk on where you were saying that where can be the problem is like if now Sampa says I want to be the president and Savinga, you want to be the president. Why should they even say that me I want to be the president when they know that whatever they are doing is illegal? So all this confusion, it's not like maybe it's like Savinga or Mau Sampa. It is the same president like in the chair. What ulamfua yaka inde ichilema tekwa vafe
akainde lyonse mwenye akainde iwe aona iwe achiramuwe halo napa shiringire ni akainde apa shiringire ni akainde chirishani mulume wavene halo yes man
yes Watali yes I just need the clarification padi mwachilanda padi issue ya court South Africa because people they have been saying the court gave the order that the government have to pay, but for the billion so which means the family ever because the government they don't have an access to see the body.
No.
So I just want you to make clarification, Vatali.
Yes.
Because people they have been saying because the government get it's only the family who can see the body.
No, Wolfie. The issue is, let's go a little bit backwards. After Makebi Zulu, afiro kuchitafao in ama court documents. Umulandu watashani wachita collapse. Okay?
Yes.
After the case collapsed, government moved in, okay, to get the body, to effect the judgment. Okay, but we send the body, because judgment that government if they are send body.
Yeah.
If we send before when they wanted to get the body, the South African government came in to say, we need to do investigation. You cannot get the body because we are doing investigation. This person is alleged to have been killed in our country. Yeah. So they are the ones that got physically the body. Now, physically the body and the government mortuary. Mamona, government by okay, push any from level kuchita. Once you finish, you tell us, then we can pick it up from there. Whilst they were doing that, Makebi Zulu went and got an injunction, okay, against the South African government and the Zambian government. And now yene mortuary uko sunga kudia. Iyo injunction akwete airepoka mu high court. Okay? Airepoka mu high court. And you know airepoka mu high court. Ali abepa mu high court kobati. Iyi body should not go because kuli mulandu ku Supreme Court. And yet mulandu wali chita collapse. So you know why them kulondolola number because it was an ex parte, meaning avena malukula or maloyas bakwa malukula bakwa Makebi, they went alone and told a judge ubufi. And then the judge said, let the two sides come. And all the sides came. And the sides here, that case collapsed in the Supreme Court. The South African government case collapsed in the Supreme Court. The Zambian case collapsed in the Supreme Court. And they showed evidence to that effect. So that is how the court now vacated from that injunction. Okay? They vacated from that injunction. But not to embarrass because the issue is sensitive. They advised the parties to go and agree. Instead of court to make its own directives, they said, Imwe, uyumulandu, okay, not to sumina, imomwadi, because malukuladi wekeramoku Supreme Court, okay, we understand now wekeramoku nalikani. Then we understand kwebati uyumulandu wali chita collapse, but in the meantime, oko uchiri kusaidu. So can you agree? That is how they now went muma offices yawo wachita agree to say government said imwe since mulefu abode muletu be pesha tatulefu amailo mukalanda chatira atile so body musunge ulengo ufikisha mwana winu body musunge mwala sunga body to it's like agreeing together, okay, together, both of you, instead ya kwa tuisende tachamoneke wino since mulefu abode sungeni bode ko mulefu wa kulikonzi twala ni kulikonzi ko mulefu ya elo ifwe twakula tashami twakula lipila chimono omwana mwachita divorce dira mwachita divorce elo atumba chala bashani elo mwa bati kumukashika asende omwana ine nakula tashani nakula lipira. You understand? Because bonse babiri nomba fyalifika pala pako bati ni 50-50. Epo fyalifika hapa. Ni 50-50. So ba government tabafo okoti babe peshe ukobati yo balesunga body. That's how they have said keep the body wherever you want and we will be paying for it and you should have access. Chimono mwana ule sungo mwana ni nani ni banyina taifa fini but inanga ndiko kumono mwana I can go and see the child to make sure that mwana opwali. So government has not been bad completely. No. If government wants to see the body, they can see it. But they have to tell the court. They have to tell the court, say, we have got reason to board now Zimbabwe. We want to confirm. Court will say, go and see it. So that was a consent judgment, and the government of Zambia should be commended for showing maturity. Because Ngabale injunction, the court moved away from it. It was lifted. So since it was lifted, automatically, if Zambia was cruel, they would have said, we are getting the body. But they have said, we will wait. We will wait. Let's see what happens out in the Supreme Court. In the meantime, keep the body, but we will be paying for it. That is the situation.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, my brother. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tayali. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Atari in the Falkland Mouse Sampa. Mouse Sampa, congratulations, Ichipana for the Apurivena. But if the background to move on to one plan to learn.
Let me tell you. Listen. Mao Sampa is not yet has not yet gotten hold of PF because Kantwan Kane Kachavinga na Gunawako now Munan Kane High Court. They have gotten another injunction. So problems are still there. Just to clarify. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali, this is
the line is bad. Hello? Yeah, I'm quiet. You
know, you are just a coward.
You Hey. Uyu mwana kashuhi chakutwala mkweshwa.
Hello, Mr. Perry.
Hello.
Okay, so I need a quick one now. I would want to. Okay, I've been following you. So I'm trying to get your mind also on the issue of ECL and Makebi Zulu. My thinking, could this be an intelligent way of Makebi Zulu ditching or getting away from this issue? Because he came to Zambia, left the family and the body. I'm sure he was aware that this is the time was ticking. Maybe he saw that this case is not going anywhere. Isn't it just an intelligent way as a lawyer of chickening out of the whole issue so that it remains with the Lungu family? Could it be that these two parties are not talking the same language? The Lungu family wants the case to continue. Makebi Zulu is speaking the other way.
No.
Now you're trying to find a way to move out?
Okay, first of all, I would say that, I mean, we are just speculating, and from my perspective is that I agree with you. There is no way Makebi Zulu would forget the date, the directives of the... No. There is no way. It is, I think, yes, in a way, it was, let it end like this, But then the news that came up didn't look good for them, so they had to do some kind of damage control. But Makebi Zulu knows they have lost this case. They know this case will not be salvaged. They know it will not be salvaged. They have lost. They have lost this case. I mean, how are they going to win it? How are they going to win it?
Yeah. Exactly.
So he knows, Makebi Zulu knows that Uyumlandu, but they can't let go, especially Kulina my elections. They want to keep to prolong it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello?
I think yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
But what's your name?
We know.
Yeah. Batali, you're a very resilient man. And I admire your resilience. But anyway, it's not about you. National Somali KBF is much done like the KBF. I thought it was and I'd like to sort of like give you like a thumbs up for your 29 presidential candidate. Because I'm not back home. People that are there and everything, they must be extremely managed for you to have 100,000 students just do it like that. But you failed to say whether there's a big hand in there from either these people that came in and sponsored HH was sponsored by, whatever. Is that the hand you're talking about coming from outside or it's internal? Well, it's, what's the sponsor? Then I'm this of somebody from some obscure party and all that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this is a point that I've been wanting to make. You see, President Hakainde Hichilema, really that man should be commended. I mean, like myself, yes, I used to say negative things and whatever, but when you see positive things, I mean, it's reasonable that you recognize them, much as you may have said, no, whatever you say, but we must commend Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema was, when he came in, people thought that he's going to be a puppet. People thought, and even me, you heard me saying, this guy is a puppet, You heard me saying that. But Hakainde Hichilema has actually defied.
Resisted.
Yes, yeah. He has actually defied all of us that thought that this guy is a puppet. Hakainde Hichilema has put the country first. And he's making deals, whatever deals that he's making, he's considering his country first. And it has not sat well with certain people, including certain governments, if I could put it that way, including certain governments, those that were actually even supporting him, those that were even supporting him. And now they are disappointed because of the way Hakainde Hichilema is handling issues, either locally or internationally. And these people now, they are putting pressure, or they are trying to mobilize. They are trying to mobilize against President Hakainde Hichilema. This is why you have seen certain NGOs, against President Hakainde Hichilema. This is why you have seen certain civil societies like those who are talking about corruption. I'm talking about the organization, not the ambassador. And you can see even, even some of the language of some of these people, the diplomats, it has changed. It has changed not because Hakainde Hichilema has done anything wrong. It has changed because Hakainde Hichilema has not favored their interests. So yes, these are some of the people now who are giving money to political non-entities. These are the people. They are trying. Yes, they are trying their level best to see how they can break Hakainde Hichilema. This is why you have seen useless people being having 100,000 kwacha to go and pay. It is because they are hoping their issue. What they want is that they are hoping that they can secure. Hakainde Hichilema cannot reach a 50% plus one. So they are throwing in people there to split the votes. To split the votes.
So to split the vote.
Yes.
And bring it down to 30% because these guys will be getting a little bit here, little bit there, whatever.
So if you add them to this one there, this one 50 there, this one whatever, they are hoping that
they'll get 70, then they'll quarter 30, then rerun.
So there is a ploy, and my brothers who are in the UPND, these are the issues that they should be focusing on. These are the issues that they should be focusing on, and that's why I'm emphasizing that instead of wasting time with these vouchers, they should concentrate on the votes, because there are people who are trying to fund to dilute the votes. Dilute the vote so that Hakainde Hichilema may not get 50% plus one.
Plus one, okay. No, but I don't know quite straightforward. Could you be much Mom talk at the Mufati? I'm UK, but that's another story for another day. But I talk about story about Atishana, Imwati Mulanda Kasana, so they can't put you in the government. But in Europe and where I am, in like UK and most European countries and all that, a person who's in the opposition but is radical like you, Kuti point normally, even your biggest rival, at within party leadership and all that, they appoint the guy who who beat them. The guy was like second in line. The runner up, they appoint them and say, look, this is the opportunity, do this and whatever. Nobody Chilufya Tayali. I think we have toned down in the 2026, which I said, no, but on the other hand, like a leaking arts, arts maybe it's bitter. Okay, you're sort of like to try and get back home and whatnot. I think you should kind of, strike the balance between, leaking whatever and the fact that you stand by your gun. Normally, whenever it's a bootleg HHS, they want the government to know that they are of no consequence. But a guy like you, Zambia needs to be there and speak the truth and, you're going to
now, listen, my brother, listen, my brother, I get your point. I get your point, but look, the issue is, tell me where Hakainde Hichilema fumbled and I didn't cheat him. If you pick a point to say, like, at this point, Hakainde Hichilema did this, why didn't you speak against him? To be honest with you,
I'm going to say two things.
Yeah.
I follow government politics, and I'm going to say two things that I can pick up right now. Maybe three. If you allow me, I can say three. One, there was money that went to China, which was not they paid money which shouldn't have been paid and whatever, and the Chinese have held that money in the order of 82 million or something like that, dollars and whatever. That kind of thing. Come on, HHS from the corporate.
Wait. No, wait. Listen, wait. Before, I don't want to cut you.
That's number one. That's number one.
Number two.
Number two. Now we shall start the other point. Number two. I think the Chapter Party. It's controversial. And I don't want to seem like dividing Zambia, divisive, and all ceremony, and all that. Look, come on. I grew up in Choma, primary school, and whatever.
Get to the point.
The point I'm making, the government balance and the recruitment process, including the government, and whatever, police, and whatever.
Next.
It's mostly Zambezi inclined.
Next.
I think that is not nice.
Okay.
Next point, which is number three. Number three is, the president has sort of faltered on a few things, on quite a lot of things. Right now we're getting, this road sharing is not there, simply because of elections. We had 4 years of
okay, now wait a minute.
Come on.
Now wait. Okay, you have made your points. Okay. You have made your points. Look, I've actually taken quite a long time with you, But now let's go to the first point.
I appreciate that.
Let's go to the first point. The issue of the money. I am really not competent to talk about that because I really don't understand the transaction. So I don't talk about something that I cannot confidently defend. I can't. I really can't. I don't know how that transaction, I don't know how did somebody just wake up and send so much money to China from nowhere. I really don't understand. I don't understand. I cannot talk about that. The second point that you have spoken about, you have spoken about what is this? What was the second point? Anyway, the issue of the Zambezi, first of all, that you have spoken about, that is a big allegation. That is a big allegation, my brother. That is a big allegation. And if we are being reasonable and objective, that is a big allegation. Because really, if you were to bring, listen, wait. Where you are, honestly, do you have a list of people that were employed? And can you tell what is the percentage of the Zambezi? What is the percentage of the people in the northern? What is the percentage? I think that is a blanket statement which I don't think you can be able to substantiate if you are being honest. The next point, what is the other point that you have spoken about? Yes, you have spoken about load shedding. You are talking about load shedding. Again, this is an issue that is really, this is, again, that is another speculation. That is another speculation. And which I cannot, because when you're talking about load shedding, you should be clearly to say, look, they are doing this because of what, but really, I think, let's be fair. Be fair with me. Let me talk about issues that I'm competent in. It is not just a matter of that. I'm a politician. I should. I want to speak about something that I know.
Yeah, politicians want change of Kulanda.
Yeah. So, Nani? So I'll leave it there. This woman, this woman has got a problem. This Precious, nakupapat. So, it's not just that if there is something that Baka in the H&M has done, I will say it. I will say it. I mean, there is another issue that I wanted to touch on. Issue mu parliament, but I think I'll talk about it later on. Precious, I want to block this into an you can go to hell. I'm blocking this woman. Hey, it's too much. Tashawana reasonable Mkulandi. Get out. Now she block Chief Precious. Your Chief Precious have blocked you. I don't want you. Allah, we ain't kafia you. Now Allah, you. What's your problem? Allah, kavioko. Ngola for aka in the Chidema. Go and the Kabia community house. Not to create a platform. Go, Joseph, haka inde, Kabia community house. Go to community house if you want haka inde Chidema. Not to create some for haka inde Chidema platform yandi. Haka inde Chidema. No could tali. Ni haka inde Chidema. La you. Watch it away. Unquite. La. Let's encourage you. Well, good encourage you. Prove Nanguni democracy. You can't just be fiancé. Ni haka inde Chidema. Mao Sampa got PF from whatever. Chachare fetch Muntwich. But Charlie Quatama number, Chow what chiwa. Block this number. Mukamfuapa. Chikesa the number in Bishawa what chiwa. Yeah. Anyway, I think I think we have exhausted our issues. I mean, basically, from my perspective, is that I just wanted to dismiss this issue of hey, government, whatever. Government doesn't want to block anyone. ECZ is not going to block anyone unless otherwise. But KBF and that you must belong to a political party, a registrar of societies. Takwaba. Fiabufi. And then this issue of Mao Sampa. I mean, PF. PF. Anyway, I think let me end here for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless you, and good night.